Hello, one and all. Welcome back to another episode of Manly Voices. I'm Evan, also known as Manly Ankles. I'm back again with Gabs and Evo.
Hello!
Hi!
We're back playing Danganronpa. So Sayaka just got fucking dead.
She got Ed. She
found-
woke up dead.
So we switched rooms with her. She didn't show up for breakfast. We went in. We found her stabbed in the bathroom.
She didn't lock her door like a dingle.
Yeah.
Dingle-dongus.
Well, we don't know what happened for sure. But now Monokuma is explaining what the rules are for the second part of graduation.
Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part of the agreement you have to uphold, remember?
Because you blackened. You are referring to the rule number 6 of the school regulations. Anyone who... Oh, wait. I was reading the actual...
Yeah.
Anyway, if you are the blackened that committed the murder, you can't be found out by the other students. That's what you're talking about, is it not?
Bingo! It's not enough to just kill someone, you have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with. So, a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin.
Damn.
Class trial? Yup, it'll begin a few hours after the murder.
Wait, what?
Everyone will gather together, including the blackened who committed the murder. And the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown. During the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the blackened is. And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote. If the answer you've arrived at is correct, only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue the communal... I skipped too far ahead. However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment.
Whoa.
Which, of course, means your school life will come to an end.
Whoa.
As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it.
Whoa, that's a lot.
So, what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about?
Ifumi, use context clues.
Oh, well, to put it simply, it's execution!
I mean, the guy in front of, in the cutscene before this started got launched into space with a rocket,
That's
so...
true.
I think it's safe to assume that he is going to maim and or dead you.
Execution?
And by execution, you mean...
Execution is execution! Execution! Electric chair! Bzz, bzz, poison gas! Torn apart like a paper plate in a hurricane!
That's rude.
So, to make sure I understand, execution?
Just,
If you spell it out for me,
we're still
letter by
talking
letter.
about
What-
the death kind, right?
Origin of the word, please?
Can you use it in a sentence?
Yes! Execution!
If we get the culprit right, then only they die. But if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed?
That seems rude.
What a smart little chimpanzee you are! Look at you implying you didn't do it without actually saying it! So it's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system, or an inquisition type thing. Which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully, because all your lives are on the line. Okay, let me just add the rule I just described to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind.
New rules added to the regulations.
Wait, hold on a second. You're freaking insane, you know that? A class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it.
Why not?
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone?
What? Are you saying you're not going to participate in the class trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy.
What? Punishment?
I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something.
Shut the hell up. Say whatever you want. I'm not going to be part of this.
Don't be so selfish.
You're the one being selfish. Kill whoever you want. It's got nothing to do with me.
The evil standing here before me, I'm trembling with fear. But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to go through me first.
As he said that, he came charging at us, although it was more of a waddle. But then...
Like he's a baby with a shoey diaper.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying yourself now?
Are you?
Huh?
Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed. You violated a school regulation. I invoke the mighty summon spell. Help! For me, godly spear, Gungear!
What? Bitch, bye! What the hell? Junko's wasted!
Wasted.
Yeah.
Beartality.
That seems a little bit like overkill. God, what a day for her. Like, first her makeup isn't cooperating, and
I mean, she's not got nice pretty pink all over her lips.
I'm down for that.
And all over her body, and the spears, they're going through it.
This wasn't supposed to. Why me?
Because you a bitch.
She's not a bitch.
She's a little.
She's just honest.
Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. And just like that, she never moved again.
Just left back there.
That's so rude. What the? I don't.
This can't be real!
No way! Now, I am painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know. But I guess you all needed to be taught a lesson after all. Ah, what an amazing promise. But now you guys understand, right? Now you see just how serious I am. Defy me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc.
Damn.
So if you don't want that to happen to you, you'd best obey those school regulations.
Okay, why would he create a system of complete anarchy and then put rules into it?
It's not complete anarchy.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's trying
That's-
not to be. Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body.
Oh, it's blood. I just assumed they're all aliens.
It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end.
Damn.
Nobody there could deny what they'd just seen. Junko, who till just a second ago had been our friend, was dead. She died. She'd been murdered.
Those are all synonymous phrases.
She'd killed.
In
She'd
simple
been
terms-
stabbed. She'd.
It was the death of a human being.
Okay,
Really?
this guy really knows how to say 45 words when 3 is just fine.
2, honestly. She's dead.
Yeah, we covered it like 20 minutes ago. Why are we still talking about it?
It's really not all that shocking. She just died, that's all. Just went and died.
Is that what happened, buddy? Is that really how that went down?
It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race.
So true.
It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself.
So true.
This isn't some superhero comic.
I mean,
So it's not like when you die, you didn't really die. This is reality.
why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in prison or something?
I changed my mind.
No, you've been wanting to kill us this entire time.
Kill this entire time? Don't be silly. You can't kill time. Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time? Come on, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma! Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you to help your search for the Blackened. This little file has all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I like to call it the Monokuma file. I mean, naturally, you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with a corpse. So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down.
I hate his little blushy cheeks, like he's like so enthralled.
Yeah.
Wait, so then you know who killed Sayaka? Yeah,
Of course I do.
that seems like an easy one.
If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial, now could I?
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision. That's somehow comforting.
Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, so we'll meet up for the class trial in a little while.
Whoa! I love these adorable, like, Nickelodeon sound effects that he has.
And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us.
Oh my.
And for who knows how long, nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were now dead was a huge shock, of course. But there was more to it than that.
We didn't get a chance to eat breakfast this morning.
It was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone.
It wasn't her.
Yeah.
Unless it was.
And that if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. We found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other. With open suspicion, excuse me.
You are excused, sir.
Thanks. It was the worst situation imaginable.
The worst situation imaginable?
And yet, even in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten to her.
Now's no time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else.
Huh?
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not trust is, of course, up to you. Continuing to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything. Saying stuff like that is just... How many times have I told you, anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame. What an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened. Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing.
I think you've gotten a lot better at differentiating between these voices.
That means a lot to me, thank you. Because I know in the first episode I was watching it, I was like, they're all the same. That's fun.
Yeah.
Because if we don't, we're all going to die here.
She's right. We need to begin our search right away.
What's with that smug-ass grin? Sorry, I didn't mean to smack you that hard. I meant that to just be a tap, and I was just really really upset
That's the
about...
first thing I got used to, getting randomly hit out of excitement.
Like, you just do that, and you see that staring back at you.
Either way, we can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
She gets older every time you do her voice.
Yeah, I kind of modify them.
Yeah. Just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have? Besides just oiling and buffing the shit out of our boobs until they reflect the sun.
Dude's like checking his teeth.
Yeah.
Yes. Did I eat too much celery? No way in hell am I letting someone kill me.
I'm sure that's what Sayaka thought too.
Alright, damn it, let's do this.
We're all in this together, then we know who we are. We're all stars, and we see that. Grace isn't here. She would have totally backed me up.
Oh, she totally would have. In fact, she, like, earlier I was having a, like, kind of a down moment.
Aww.
And so she wanted to make sure she knew, or that I knew that she supported me. And so she started playing that song, and I'm like, Grace, please, this is actual
You're like,
torture.
this is making it so much worse.
Yes. We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment. They were just using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right. We just have to do this.
Let me reiterate 17 more times about how we just have to do this.
No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. If that's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do.
This.
On top of that, we just have to do it. There's something else I needed to
He
find out.
sounds like a drunk man, his mom. And I'll tell you another thing, we just gotta do it. Like,
God, do it.
and I just really think that we'll solve this problem if we just get together and we just do it.
We just gotta do it.
Just
do it.
I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one.
Why did she have to do it? It being dead, that is.
I'm terrified to find out, but still, I have to know.
I gotta do it!
I gotta do it. Otherwise, I'd never be able to accept her death. Which
Unless
is why
I did it.
I don't have any choice. I have to do this.
Oh my god, I just hate him.
Oh, jeez. All right. How do we want to start this?
Oh, okay. Can we and look at that file yet?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's the wrong button. Let's see. Map Board's presence report. I don't think we can. Maybe we just have to talk to someone.
Okay, let's talk to Kyoko. She knows what's up. Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene.
What do you mean? You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so no one can disturb the area, aren't you?
I nominate Sakura.
After all, if the culprit decides to destroy evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyways. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick.
That's why he went into his barbershop and was like, I'll take one fuck me up fam with a side of corn cob. Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene.
Well, no. We can't just leave him there alone.
Fuck you.
What? Why the hell not?
Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want.
Fuck you! Fine. Then I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way, there's no problem.
2-player co-op based events with the two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP.
So true.
Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try.
Alright, and on that note, we'll leave this episode here. Things have gotten real finally, and next time on Manly Voices, we'll get right down to investigating. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Leave a like down below if you like this video, and please subscribe if you want to see more. And
Subscribe, like, if you want to.
if
you're feeling it.
It's just, I don't want to force anyone.
Yeah, you know,
Subscribe!
do whatever makes you feel comfortable.
Subscribe.
Yeah, and if you ever want to see your family again, it's just, you know.
Yeah, you know,
Subscribe.
I've already kidnapped your dog. He's my dog now. But if you subscribe, then
Yes, Spot is not going to be a happy person if you don't subscribe.
he's actually going to be very happy with me. Just never with you again.
Okay, until next time,
Bye.
bye.